But the advice what I have for a student is you will not know until you try it. My name is Devion James. I graduated 2018. I went to Northampton High School. One day I was in school. They told me to go to the library. Robin was there. She was doing a presentation about the school.
I started working with DJ around 5 years ago while he was in high school, and learning to know DJ and know more about his needs. We had to pull him into the program a little bit and the parents into the program because it's hard to understand everything that Doris does without seeing it in action. College is not for everybody, so having the opportunity to explore trades that involve more hands-on activities are very beneficial for students. He signed up for the Wilson Workforce Program after high school.
My name is Wendy Cullen-Lawhorne, and I'm the Consumer Services Division Manager here at Wilson Workforce and Rehabilitation Center. WWRC assists Virginians with disabilities from across the Commonwealth enter the workforce through our comprehensive vocational rehabilitation programs.
I was kind of iffy going out to Wilson Workforce. She talked highly about it, so wanted to try it. And then my mom and my dad, they helped me get out there. They told me that it's a good idea to go to get experience or find something I want to do.
Often clients will come in and have an idea that I want to explore automotive jobs, and oftentimes by being in an evaluation lab, they find out what fits them and what fits their abilities and where they're interested.
When I was out there for my evaluation, I worked with a guy named Roy. They put me in mechanics. He showed me how to work on cars a little bit. They teach you how to change a tire, how to do oil changes and stuff. He showed me, I picked it up real fast. He pulled me to the side and said I was one of his best students that he had.
So when a client comes to the center, they're often first time being away from home, first time making decisions about what they want to do, expressing what they want to do, but allowing them the opportunity to advocate for themselves.
When I first went out there, moved away, I really didn't like it. I wanted to come home. But after that, I started making friends. It made it seem like it's like home. They motivate me because I wanted to leave at some points. And then they said, no. They told me I should stay.
DJ came and participated and then decided after high school to go ahead and pursue Wilson Workforce Center. And he ended up falling in love with it, and he was able to get into a trade that he really liked. It was a lot of hands-on learning. He got also the support system that he needed because it's a very family-oriented place that he got a lot of support from.
The people there, when I met them, we ended up being friends. Some of my friends I call for my family because they're always looking out for me, and I do a lot for them too.
Once the client is finishing, they help with the resume writing. We start to connect the dots and start looking at job fairs. And with DJ, that's exactly what happened. There were 2 great job fairs that happened to come up. And I had gone out and met with a couple employers and looked at these opportunities, called DJ, he was interested.
When I got back home, Robin sat down with me with an application to fill out. A few days later, they called me up and she helped me get clothes. I went here for the interview and then they told me I got the job. I work at C&E Family Farms, Eastern Shore, Virginia. I do mechanics here, diesel mechanics, and I work on trucks, trailers, sometimes tractors. After Wilson, I feel more confident that I can actually get out there and do more with my life. I got more opportunities that I can do. Where I see myself in 5 years is actually doing things on my own instead of behind somebody watching, trying to learn how to do it. You never know if you don't try it.
The VCU Center on Transition Innovations is funded by the Virginia Department of Education.